another episode of Random-ish with Sanja. How you doing? Hope you've been enjoying yourself. It's December 1st, the end of 2018. Wow, crazy how time has flown. But sometimes it feels like it's gone by fast. Sometimes it feels like it's gone by slow. Gotta say, I'm looking forward to this year wrapping up and starting anew. Speaking of anew, I've been incognito. I've been tied up, wrapped up in the sunken place. Really not the sunken place, but I like Kanye's reference. And it's but it's a place of growth, shall we say, and that's actually a topic of today's show. Something, I've been talking to a couple of friends. They're like, why not talk about it, Sanja? Put it on your thing. I'm like, all right. It's been on the mind for a while, so I might as well actually talk about it. It's all about being transparent, right, with our lives and what's going on. And I got to tell you that today's topic, what the F? What the 40? My life is definitely, it's where I thought it would be, but it's not where I thought it would be. What the 40? It's like I'm brand new, but I feel like I'm 20 years old all over again and I'm starting out fresh, This is, when I say what the 40, it's definitely not a bad thing. But my life, which when I was younger, I told myself, we want to have the kid young, so when she's older, I'm going to be 40 years old, fine, and doing my thing, right? Okay, so that might be what I told myself, but life happens, and I don't know, maybe I forgot, maybe I just wasn't thinking, I don't effing know, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's this weird thing, your children are growing up, but for some, in your head, it's like that, and you're really happy, but it just does something to you mentally, like the time, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I feel 20, but then I'm like, but I got a 20-year-old. Do you understand? That's what I mean by this. It does something to you in your mind. It's like it's a trick or something, So my life is reflecting the being like I'm 20. I feel like I'm picking up with my career, my life, my everything as when I did when I was 20, because I did not stop. Obviously, I got into radio when I had my daughter and pursued my career, but it was different because the main reason why I was doing it was for her. And now it's for me, it's taking on completely different meaning. For my dreams to be able to take place, I knew, and I used to tell my friends that the whole world has to change. And it's been amazing because it has. And 40 is no longer something that is, oh my God. They still try to make it that way. But let me tell you, baby. Let me tell you something. Things only get better. That is if you're, if you're that type of person. But they get better. So it's not a downhill. I mean, I've talked to people who work in like nursing homes and, with, 80-year-olds and they're dating and they tell me like it literally reverts back to high school. People get back to being possessive and being all crazy and they're all dating each other and and there's drama. And I was like, wow, so it just really never stops. So it's just cycles in life, And this cycle, what the 40? I never thought about buying a home before. In my mind was like, I'm going to be always moving around because I'm in entertainment and you have a contract and then you move to another state, blah, blah, blah. And it's just funny because now all of a sudden on my mind, I'm like, why the hell am I paying rent? Why am I making this other person rich? I need a house. What the 40? It's a very, very interesting age, but it's what I expected, but it's not what I expected, I'm grateful for the experiences that I've had. Another thing that's cool at What the 40, you can spot bullshit a mile away. What? Now, here's what's funny, though, and I don't know about you, but me personally, I might spot your bullshit a mile away, but I might decide to keep on playing with you because, what the heck? I mean, it's life. You might as well have some fun. But it's just interesting how the eye becomes sharper. And I know it's like, well, duh, Sandra, you get older. But, there's a lot of people that I see out there that, the elevator don't go all the way up, living with people and being roommates with folks. And I don't know if that's something that my inner being made me go through so that I would stop not big upping myself like I should. Because here's the thing. I love myself, but I don't like to, I'm not like it's hard for me to self-promote. Because I'm like, we're all special. We're all lovely. You know what I'm saying? Every one of us have a talent. Sometimes, even though I'm in my zone and I'm doing my thing and I'm flowing, I know that that's something that's available to everybody if they just tuned into it, and we all do tune into it. So it's hard for me to take credit for something that I know is out there, but I know that I do the job, right? Well, I think that that's the reason why my inner being had me go through this roommate situation stuff so that I could see with my own eyes and live it out in experiences, with all different kinds of people, to know we're all unique and we're all special. It's time for the dreams and things that I'm going for, to take precedence. And I can do that now because what the 40? My daughter is 20. She's off doing her thing. And I'm doing my thing. I'm enjoying myself. I'm DJing. I mean, I wrote a book, Manifest Beauty. Yes. What the 40? Yeah, I just like saying that. It's easier for me right now because, again, my kid is grown and I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for me right now. But for all of you who are married and with the young kids running around, or for those of you who are 20-something starting out, I got to tell you, if I would have known the things that I know now, then, and we all say that, but really take care of yourself. Really, really take care of yourself, because I do know that the only reason why I am DJing, wrote a book, living out the dreams that I have put in my mind. I have met so many originators of hip hop. It is ridiculous. And not because I planned it out, not because I orchestrated anything. I followed inspiration, right time, right place. I was just talking about today on my show. I'm on the radio on 96.7 The Buzz, by the way. It's an alternative rock station in Rhode Island. Love to break stereotypes. 2 nights ago, Law of Attraction, I've been making sure that I'm taking care of myself because really, your girl's been incognito because I've been living with trolls to talk about people. And I keep trying to give these people the benefit of the doubt. But the reality is some energy you just need to not fuck with. And I don't need to, even though I'm enjoying my location, I need to take care of me and put myself over everything else, Some people some people will listen to advice, take that shit and go live a glorious life. There are others of us who are like, nah, man, I'm trying to get in the woods and chop down the trees and make a path. And I do think that I have that type of spirit mentality, And I tell you what, the mind is the frontier. The mind is the next place of exploration. Yes, we're going into space, but the mind is space. We ain't going there. But I'm just saying this has definitely been an interesting time period of my life. What the 40? Letting go. I have always wanted to live by the beach. Y'all, I travel around with beach stuff in the car. Been doing it for years. I never thought that I would ever actually be able to live by the beach because in my mind, the houses that I'm trying to live in, those are $1 million homes. I'm not in a $1 million home, but I'm near the beach. And so the manifesting, the getting in alignment, the letting go, I don't know if it's an age thing that happens, that as you start to progress in age, that's when you care. Because at 20 years old, I was headstrong and knew I was manifesting, but it wasn't really about learning the inner workings of how I was doing it. I just was doing. And now I want to learn the inner workings, and I want to know, and I want to replicate, and I want to duplicate, and also pass on the knowledge. I don't know if it's the momentum of where I'm at, but I gotta tell you, even though I got some things that I'm like, yo, what the 40 is awesome. Healthy, sexy, vibrant, alive, feeling good, doing my thing. It's not over. It's like just beginning. But I gotta tell you, it doesn't look like how I thought it would, but it feels like I thought it would. And I guess that's what's most important. The feeling. The feeling. What the 40? I just like saying that. Listen, anyway, go get the book. It's Manifest Beauty. It's online. It's Amazon.com. I have to wait another month before I can put it on Google because I signed that whole, just on Amazon thing. So I have to wait till January before I can put it on Google Books. But it is on Amazon Kindle. Manifest Beauty. Create your deliberate life. The beauty is your life. Go out, live your dreams, do your thing. We need no more justification for what we want. And I don't give a damn how old you are. Do your thing. It's a new day.
This is Sanja.
Yo, check it out. It's my girl Sanja.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what up, Sanja?